Hey there, Rush fans. This is Mark Benetti alongside you for your latest edition of Behind the Bench, presented by Assurance Solutions. This week we have a special edition of Behind the Bench, as I'm joined by two gentlemen who help run the behind-the-scenes operations of the well-oiled machine that is your Rapid City Rush hockey team. Sitting to my right is athletic trainer Cody Lindhorst, and to my left, three-time CHL Equipment Manager of the Year, Romeo Vivit. Romeo, I'll go ahead and start off with you. That three-time...
Why me?
Why you?
Why don't you go with the rookie first?
No, because I just okay. Mentioned your accolades here.
All right.
It's
your show. It's your show.
Okay, fair enough. Oh, are we all in agreement here?
It is your world. We just live in
it. Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay. Continue.
Before I was rudely interrupted, Romeo, you could have easily been the four-time CHL Equipment Manager of the Year in consecutive years, but you lost out on the voting by 1 point last year. So who has it out to get you, and who rigged it?
I heard it was you, actually.
Chow, please.
Oh, Chow? What? Chow's here? Chow's in the house?
But seriously though, who's out to get you here? Because that's just unfortunate.
No, all of the guys work hard. Every equipment guy, every trainer deserves to have that award. I pretty much take it with a grain of salt. I'm very flattered and honored that these guys had voted me on for the past, or actually with the exception of last year, for the previous 3 years. But yeah, it's time to pass on the torch, and let somebody else get a piece of the pie.
Speaking of passing on the torch, Cody, you begin your rookie season as the athletic trainer for the Rush. So are you going to be rigging any end of the season awards so you can kind of bump yourself up a little bit?
Not really. Joining this league, now there's, instead of 7, 28 teams, and we'll only play 7 other ones because we played Colorado up front. So, we're seeing a lot of other teams in the league that'll, see each other a little bit more than us. So it's kind of just like the old CHL teams playing each other. So,
in your time as an intern with the Muskegon Lumberjacks in the USHL, and in your times observing with Central Michigan, your alma mater, to now as a pro, what is the craziest injury you've seen?
There's a couple. We had a guy, actually, a New York Ranger prospect up in Traverse City at camp, cut his own foot, went to cross over and got a skate inside of his other boot. And then in Muskegon, we had a guy, slice one of the tendons in his foot, through the tongue of his skate. So,
wow,
those are the two big ones that stick out.
Any gruesome equipment stories, Romes?
No, nothing too crazy. The only one that I'm aware of that occurred in the Central Hockey League was the poor amateur kid down in Fort Worth that got his just above his knee. Had a nice slice there. So, needless to say, there's a lot of equipment, like apparel, coming out that the guys wear underneath their equipment, cut-resistant socks and of that sort. But that by far was probably the nastiest one I've seen. So,
well, we'll go ahead and take a quick break. After a word from our sponsor, we'll be back with your second half of Behind the Bench.
My job at Assurant involves keeping our customers informed at a time when they need us the most. I care about doing a good job for my company, but mostly I care about the people I serve. I found the same spirit of caring in a lot of my coworkers at Assurant. In the communities where we operate, we get involved with outreach groups and local charities. The same teams that are so good at helping our customers are also hard at work helping out in our neighborhoods. I think if I had to tell somebody one thing about Assurant, I'd say we care.
And we're back with your second half of Behind the Bench, presented by Assurance Solutions. Romeo, I'll go ahead and start off with you again, because my world rotating this way.
I guess so.
You've helped me out with equipment. You've helped me out with skating ability and stick handling and the great fundamentals of this awesome sport that we all work in. How soon before I get an NHL contract?
Well, you have to learn how to catch a pass first.
So
I can give you all the equipment and everything that you want and everything that you need, but you got to work on the hands a little bit.
Yeah, but if I'm not catching a pass, it's not my fault. It's the equipment's fault.
It's not the equipment's fault. Of course it's not. Of course it's not.
Thanks so much for taking this time with us here on this special edition of Behind the Bench. Don't forget to submit questions for your favorite Rush players as they come back on the set next week.